everybody. All Pro Exterior Services here again. Just want to do a simple video on our whole process. Now, this is a house we got. It's a vacant house right now. He's getting some tenants next week. Found me on Google, but I want to just show you our process, what we do, how we do it, and this is going to be a downstream process, our how-to. So first thing we do when we get to a job is hook up water. And I always unroll my hose because I maximize flow like that and make sure there's no kinks in here. Tony does that, okay? The next thing we do is we do property protection and pictures. So Anthony will automatically start property protecting, and I automatically start taking photos of, is what I try to take like 4 different angles from the corners, and that way it is and you can use those photos multiple times. And like, you Google my business, so you know, like I take a photo, this ain't really too dirty, so you got to be cognizant of that. Let's go see in the back. See, like, okay, like that wall, that's a perfect picture, before and after. So that's one. Here's another perfect before and after. And let's see if they got any other ones. Make note, you see, and I do my walk around on my property. And again, before and afters. This is all downstreamable from the ground. But make notes of things like this. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with it. It's just looks like it's not put up right. And just do a property walk around. You're looking for all kind of things. Take photos, because it'll save you on the back end. All right, everything looks good. And on property protection, basically is what we do. We try to put some tape on our door hose, on the key hose rather, and we just make sure that that's done. Any receptacles, we tape up. That's just what we do. I know a lot of people don't do it. We take the initiative to do it on the front end, so we don't have to deal with it on the back end. And here's an example of Anthony doing his property protection. And he's got the doorbell, the locks, and then we're going to do the driveway as well. So we blow the driveway off, and then we'll walk through that process as well. So, and here's the other side. High peaks, nothing we can't hit. Simple wash. It's not a big deal. And I don't see really no property protection over here. So here's what I like to do is I like to start from, so in this case I'll start in the back. I'll start right here on this side, work my way over here to the front, finish the front, go to the right, because I always want, when I'm finished, I want that hose to be lined up with that reel, so I can just let it go right here. My bad. So anyway, I like to, like I said, have my hose end right here on this side, so when I reel up, I'm reeling right there. So that's it for me. I'm gonna go ahead and take some photos, and after we get the water hooked up, Tony's on property protection. My job is to take the photos, pull a high pressure hose out, and get set up for downstreaming. Because like I said, I'm gonna start on the side that doesn't have no property protection, so I can go ahead and get rolling. And we already got the water hooked up, and we filling up. So we're good. Laid out, as you can tell, kind of got it like a little S series. And again, hose management, I can't tell you how much time consumption you waste on hose management. So here's what I do. So since we're downstreaming, make sure our bypass is in the right position, which is like that. Our remote box is on. Our valve is switched to SH, which is a SH tank, 24 gallons. And get the weapon of your choice. Of course, you know my choice. It's going to be my M5 twist. And we'll go ahead and crank it up. That first side. And all I'm doing is just getting this a little wet. This is the sunny side. So we're trying to cool it down a little bit. Just put a little water on it, be alright. Cool it down a little bit. It's like 300 degrees over here. the struggle is real. So, windows. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and turn my soap on. Soap's on. So I'll put it at the brick section where I know when my soap's coming out. So we should be getting soap. There you go, you got soap. So we can hit all this. Just again, you just need to put a coat on it. You ain't trying to paint the wall here. You just spray an SH. And I always work from bottom up. I mean, that's my method. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that's the way I do it. And we've had success with that process. So go ahead, hit this. And 5 twists hitting the top, not a problem. So again, right tools, right job. You get it done efficiently, and the more money you can make per hour, and that's what it's really about. At least for me. You know, some guys may want to do this for a hobby. That's fine with me, but not my take. Hit all those high peaks. Get those soffits really good. And tighten this up. Get that chimney over here. Yeah, we got it. And while I'm back here, I'm gonna go ahead and hit this. Just right here. Okay, guys. So we're almost finished open. And again, I ain't gonna take on this long ride, but this is the process. I'm gonna go ahead and finish open, and we'll catch up with you in a minute. Going on the rinse. All right, peace. And then now I got the David Shooter tip on to get the more streamlined volume that helps knock down anything up high. And as you can tell, the rain's coming. It's over here. Wind's picking up, so we're trying to get this knocked out pretty quick. Get the windows wet. Again, we're just washing bleach. It ain't rocket science here. Get all underneath there. And when I get to about this point where this window's at, I always switch back to my M5 twist. I just like the fan on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You can fan it and get it down. There you go. Finish fanning this down, hit the windows again. I always like extra rinse on the windows. And we're gonna hit this brick. I see a little spot right here. Let's see if we can get it up. There you go. Looks good. So you'd be surprised what an M5 twist can do with the volume. Once you get the volume. Rinse your bricks good because they porous. So, alright guys, we're going to go ahead and finish. And then finish the side, hit the front, roll to the back, and be done. Try to get out of here. Alright guys, peace. Alright guys and girls, got that side done. So again, downstreaming, we're just simply shooting soap and bleach with surfactant. I use eliminator. I use a ½ an ounce per gallon, approximate. I don't like 1 ounce per gallon. It seems it'll be a little thick for me. So we just hitting this down. I already hit that window, so that was my stopping point. I like that fan spray on that M5 twist because you get more coverage. You can see the wind starting to pick up a lot, so let me tighten up my nozzle. Get up there in the eaves, hit the windows really good. Windows get dirty too, don't kid yourself. So, hit that little area we didn't get. Go overlap, always overlap on that, you know, like on your, so we're gonna hit this real quick. This is our third side, guys. We've been here 15 minutes. Put my little fan tip on. Get underneath there. Just hit it all, man. Just hit it all. Again, we're not shooting, we're not making rockets here. But you gotta be, you know, I seen a good video about Cody about, you know, knowing how to fix stuff, just being that mind-oriented guy, you know. Like, look, you give me a spark plug to fix a vending machine, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. That's just what we do, you know what I mean? Like, so anyway, so we're just gonna go ahead and soak this, shooting a good amount of soap with that big machine. I'm gonna break out that Davis shooter tip. Got us a good coat on there. Let's show you the Davis shooter tip here in action. DST, look at that. That DST ain't no joke, baby. Hit those eaves. Hit all that from here. Catching those eaves really good. Give me some hose, Tony. And then catching way over here, and look at that. And I can hit a lot of this from the other side too, but since I'm here, let it marinate. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. So yeah, you know, I think Downstream is one of the most effective ways to clean. I already hit it. And I also think that Downstreaming comes with the biggest risk. When I say risk, it's not really risk. It's you know, things that could be problems. You got a high pressure hose involved now, right? So I'm gonna turn off the soap now. And just empty out my line. And don't waste your bleach, man. Put that back on some dirty stuff. If you got some dirty spots in the house, hit it twice with your line. So when you rinse it out. Okay, we rinsed. And then now is what I do is I like to get that Davis shooter tip. Yeah. And just hit those peaks. Again, that Davis shooter tip has a high stream volume, so it helps get some of that growth off. You can see the mist from the wind. And sometimes I even have to turn off my bypass to get a little bit more flow to knock some of that stuff off. Just depends on how dirty it really is. But this isn't that bad, so. So anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and rinse this and get to the front, and then that little side over here, and then surface clean and be out of here. In fact, I'm gonna surface clean while I'm back here with this machine. And again, we're not pre-treating anymore. I don't know, I'm wasting my time, my money. Anyway, let me go ahead and finish rinsing. Peace. All right, guys, so we went ahead and did all the back, with both sides. And while I'm back here with the gun, we're just gonna go ahead and hit this real quick, be efficient. Here comes the rain. What do you know? It rain on us all day. Tony, look, just pass it up, back and forth. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and try to beat this rain. But anyway, that's how we do things. I just wanted to demonstrate that. I don't know if I do a clear enough job in my videos. Something like a tile like this, we kind of go a little faster than normal. But on the driveway, obviously, we're gonna slow it down a little bit. Coming out nice, though. Real nice. All right, guys, we'll catch up in a minute. Peace. Getting rained on, God is blessing us with some rain. We got the house wash done, front and rear patios done. Now we're just hitting the concrete. Tony decided to go ahead and take one for the team and knock it out in the rain. It beats the heat for sure, and we ain't got to rinse. So anyway, we're good. Went ahead and put a little post treat of Downstream on this. I can't do that to the driveway. It'll just run off. It'll be just useless. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and come back, I guess, tomorrow morning and do a post treat with about a 3%. We'll see how this comes out. Anyway, that's the story, man. Deal with Mother Nature. We love it. Be blessed. All right, guys. Catch up. I was going to demonstrate what we do when we wrap up, but it's poured on us. So anyways, what we do, we come up to our 3-way valve, hit it, put it on water, and we cycle our Downstream box 4 to 5 times while we running water to rinse the injector and the ball valve out and the whole 9 yards. So we're here again, just wrapping it up. But anyway, that's kind of a process what we're doing with Downstream. It took us about an hour to do that whole job. That's driveway, patio, walkway, and house. So we're just here unloading, soaking wet. At least we don't smell like bleach. We ended the day with a cool shower, so that helped us out a little bit. And I'm still having issues with my reel. I don't know. I ran a ground wire from the from the back of this, where the solenoid mounts to the battery, to make sure I get a good ground. And it worked, but the motor, I don't know. I'm gonna call Hane again tomorrow and try to touch them out. I do have some marine wire that I went and bought, some 8-gauge 2-conductor with some little deals here from West Marine. I'm gonna try to rewire it. I got another relay coming because the one I bought is junk. So I'm gonna see if that fixes it. So we'll see. We've got a little things we're gonna try, but it's anyway. Appreciate the likes, subs, calls, comments. Keep them coming. I hope the method of downstreaming today works and helps anybody that's trying to get into it or wants to be a little bit more efficient. We always looking to be more efficient. So every day I'm looking to improve on how we do our process and be more efficient, make more money per hour, and do it right. All right, guys. Peace.